Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to continue on with our fabulous spring and summer sniff session. So today we're actually going to be sniffing through two categories because they're both really small categories, and so why not? We will just go ahead and make one video for two categories. So we are going to sniff through the woods category and the spice category together. So if you are a fan of woody scents or spicy scents all year round, then grab a pen and paper because we have some pretty good scents to go through today. So one scent that is returning for the woods collection is Bonfire Beach. And this one has been around for a little while, but it did retire over the last fall and winter season. So this is really good though. And if you are a fan of Marshmallow Fireside from Bath & Body Works, this is pretty close to that, but there's a little bit more of like that sea salt air along with it, along with that like woody scent and that little bit of like sweet marshmallow. So this is really nice. I do really like this, and it's a really good performer too. So if you like Marshmallow Fireside, this is similar. There's actually another scent that we're going to talk about probably tomorrow that is even closer to Marshmallow Fireside, but this is nice because it gives a little bit more of like that salty sea air vibe along with it as well. So I really like this. So Scentsy says about Bonfire Beach, toasted marshmallow smoldering over white flint and sandalwood harmonize with salty sea air and ocean spray. So I think that they did that pretty spot on there. So that one's really good. So Bonfire Beach is coming back, thank goodness. Next one is Mystery Man, and this one is a favorite of my husband. He's got a list of favorites, as you guys know. This is one of them. And he actually really likes this, not necessarily in wax form, but he definitely loves it in the hand and body cream, as well as the body wash, as well as the bath bombs. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is legit your last call for bath bombs. I'm kind of dying just a little bit. I think I need to place one more order to grab a few more bath bombs because, so today's what, the 30th? So tomorrow is the last day you can get bath bombs. I'm hoping that some of them will wind up showing up in the clearance section, but we just don't know. So this just smells like a sexy man. This just smells like a men's cologne, and it's really nice. I don't feel like this is like too woodsy. Like, it's really nice. I do really like this because it's more of like a sweet masculine cologne rather than too woodsy. So I really like this. I think this could be the one that my husband said kind of smells like eternity. That cologne could be. Mystery Man, warm white cedar, green verbena, and citrusy bergamot in a perfectly spiced, sensual fragrance. Now this is a part of the Woods collection, not the Spice collection, but it is really nice. I like that. So that is Mystery Man. And next we have, I giggle a little bit at this one. This was a scent of the month from, I don't remember which, was this like May, I think, of last year, and it is Saddle Up. Where are my leather scented lovers? This, I mean, it smells like leather, but not so much of an authentic leather. Kind of like a plasticky leather. Like pleather. I don't know. I have some friends that do really like this, but for me personally, and I liked this when I warmed it. Is it something that I'm gonna stock up on? No, but it does intrigue me just a little bit, but I am surprised that it made its way back into this catalog. Scentsy says Saddle Up captures some on-the-range revere with soft suede, aged leather, sheer musk, and a breath of fresh air. Yeah, it just smells like plasticky leather to me. I think weathered leather actually smells a little bit more authentic to me personally, but Saddle Up, if you're looking for something a little bit more, I don't know. So that is Saddle Up, and that is coming back on February 1st. Next is Satin Sheets, and this is one of my mom's favorites. It definitely made its way into my club for her. And this is really nice. This reminds me of a perfume she used to wear back in the day. It was called Red. And so that's what this is to me. It's a musky, romantic, vanilla-based scent. It's not vanilla in the sense of like a bakery vanilla, not in any kind of way, but this is a musky vanilla with some like sandalwood, I think. Oh, it is really nice. Definitely perfect as like a bedroom scent. And I hit the nail on the head here. Satin Sheets is a sensual and earthy sandalwood, perfectly paired with rich, warm vanilla. And I think that's described perfectly. I think they did that perfect. So that is Satin Sheets, a good musky bedroom vanilla scent. Okay, and next is Sheer Leather. And this one I want to give another try because I've heard a lot of people say that they do really like this. I believe when I tried it before, it was really super light. And this to me smells like a perfumey leather. So if you're like, what is that? It is like a perfumey leather, but it's really, really super light. Is there even like a little bit of like musky vanilla meets leather, like a light leather? Super light, but let's see. So Scentsy says sheer leather. Slip into something more sensual like bergamot, a subtle hint of leather and sandalwood. So yeah, it's really light. So if you like that kind of thing. These are all, looks like we're going through all of our leather scents here. So that is Sheer Leather. And next is Weathered Leather. So this is going to be the last scent in the Woods collection. You would think they would call this like the leather collection. So we have Weathered Leather. And this one to me smells more like an authentic leather. This always brings me back. I know I've talked about this a few times. I used to work in a men's retail store. I worked at the Men's Warehouse for years and years. And this reminds me of going back into the shoe room and grabbing a pair of shoes. Like, I like it. Like, I like that. I really liked working at the Men's Warehouse. We had such a tight-knit, like, family. And so those were good memories. I don't miss working in retail. I did not love working those crazy long hours and stuff, but the company itself was really nice. And this kind of brings me back to those like fun days. So I like it. But what's funny is that with this, so Weathered Leather, and this does to me smell like an authentic leather scent. I actually stuck this, I believe, in a car bar in my car. My husband hated it. He was just like, it's way too strong, and he thinks it smells like plastic. So he was just like, no, absolutely not. I was like, I like it. It smells like leather. He doesn't agree. But Scentsy says about Weathered Leather, step into an old-fashioned saddle shop brimming with dark suede, tooled leather, and vintage saddles over a backdrop of oak. And for me, I think that pretty much describes it right on. A little bit, just a slight hint of like woodsy, like on the very back end, but really it is a good authentic like leather scent. So if you like that, Weathered Leather is going to be your thing. So that's nice. Next, we are going to hop over into the Spice collection, which we only have 2 to talk about. So the first one we're going to talk about is Cinnamon Vanilla. This one I want to love. This one's been around for a really long time, and it smells just like that. It smells like cinnamon, it smells like vanilla, so it's a good balance, but I want to love this more, but I just can't. It smells, when I go to warm it, it smells like nothing. Like there's absolutely nothing in this. I've tried to warm this several times, and when I warm it, there's just nothing. Like I don't get any throw from this whatsoever. So it's just, on cold, it smells great. It smells like cinnamon and vanilla, but it gives me nothing when I warm it. So let me know if you have had the same experience with this. So Scentsy says cinnamon vanilla, inviting blend of vanilla beans, cinnamon, coconut, and cassia. Yeah, it just smells like cinnamon and vanilla, but I just wish it was like stronger when I warm it. That's all. That's all. Okay, last but most certainly not least is a bestseller, and it is Welcome Home. And this one is a really, really great scent. This is definitely a favorite of mine during the fall and winter months. This is one that does tend to stay around all year, but I tend to prefer warming it during the fall and winter months because of the spicy element of this. It's just, for me, it's like sweet berries and fall spices. This always to me reminds me of walking into a Michael's store or a craft store where you just get that like that beautiful fall spice smell. Like that's just what this reminds me of. So I love this. It's a super great performer. I just don't tend to reach for this during the spring and summer months. But Scentsy says about Welcome Home, warm and welcoming with cinnamon and spices. So there you go. But I get like this is more than just like a red hot cinnamon scent. There is a sweetness of, like I said, almost like berries. Like there's berries and then there's fall spices. That's why I don't like to say there's cinnamon in this, even though there is, but there's more to it. It's not just like a red hot tamale or anything. So that's really nice. I love that. So that is Welcome Home, a bestseller. And that is it for the spice collection, all 2 of them. So there you have it. So we have the Woods collection and the Spice collection for the upcoming Spring and Summer 2020 catalog that's going to launch on Saturday. So crazy. So let me know what you are most excited to see come back. Let me know if there are some you are excited to maybe give a try for the first time. I would love to know. And are you someone who likes to warm spices all year round? I love to hear. I love to just hear, like there's some people, I've got some friends that love to warm like fruity scents all year round. Like it can be November, December, and they're going for the strawberry scents, you know, and then same for the spicy scents. I've got a girlfriend of mine who, that's her. Like she loves the spicy scents, the Welcome Home, the weathered leather. She likes all of those types of scents all year round. So I love to hear if you have a preference, if you don't tend to change out your scents seasonally, if you just stick to your favorite like 6 or whatever. I'd love to hear from that. So all right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video. I think today we may actually do a haul together. It may be a 2-video day today. If not, then definitely tune in tomorrow for my favorite collection, which is the bakery sniff session. So that's definitely gonna happen tomorrow, but maybe stay tuned a little bit later today. There may be a haul coming up because I've got some boxes calling my name for sure. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much, and I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. Bye, guys.